Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. It is the RT Boxing Show. I'm your host, Mr.A. If you're entertained, gladly hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button after the end of the show. Or if you're just a really nice person, you can do that right now. Help the show grow, because I do want this to be your boxing show. I'm just a host. Now let's talk some boxing right here on the RT Boxing Show, the Ready Talk Boxing Show. Now, as you can see, we're talking about Lomachenko on this one, and how the dominoes are falling perfectly in line for Bob Arum and him. The plan Bob Arum has set out for Lomachenko. Now, it's a lot of moving parts in here for it to work, and Bob Arum has his hands on a lot of them except one, and we're going to get into that. Oh, and please, if you're interested and you like this show, you can follow me on Twitter at RRTB Show. Now let's get into it. Now we're talking to Lomachenko, who is currently the WBA 135 champion, the lightweight champion. And what I'm saying, the dominoes are falling in place. It started with Lomachenko moving up. Everyone thought he was going from 130 to 135 to get the WBO shot because it was a vacant belt, remember? But no. The plan was for Lomachenko, at least this is my thinking of what Bob Arum's plan is. An undisputed championship bout between Lomachenko and Mikey Garcia. That's the plan. That's the big picture here. And Bob Arum is doing his half. Like I said, there's a lot of parts in this, and one part that Bob Arum don't have his hands on and can't really control is the Mikey Garcia. He has to have full faith in Mikey Garcia being who Mikey Garcia is and win. Right now, the uncontrollable factor, the uncontrollable part is Mikey Garcia versus Robert Easter. Mikey Garcia is doing his part of the plan, going for 2 belts. He's going for the second belt. He's currently the WBC. He's going for the IBF. Mikey Garcia is on the course of taking care of his part of the plan. Now here is the Bob Arum part for Lomachenko. The dominoes, just flick, and it's going to make that pretty little maze. It's just going to fall into a nice, beautiful, undisputed lightweight match. With the shoulder injury of Lomachenko, even though he's coming back in August, should be on course, but I say somewhere September of 2019, summer 19, if not somewhere around there. Now the pieces for the top rank in the Bob Arum side. Everyone thought Lomachenko was going to go up for the 130 vacant. No, they smartly went for Linares. Mikey Garcia wanted that fight, but that means Lomachenko would have had to fight Robert Easter. Even though I think he would have won that fight, it's a little, I guess you could say, promotional headache making that fight happen. So to go with Linares, a Golden Boy fight, Arum and Oscar work a little easier together to get that belt. And what does Bob Arum and Top Rank do for the WBO vacant? They get Roberto Beltran in there. And how did he beat Paulus Moses? I do not know. Even though I picked Beltran to win that fight, I'll be honest, I thought Paulus Moses completely won that fight, like by a landslide. That jab and movement, he picked Beltran all apart, but that's not the case right now. But it is weird that he fell all the way to 9 after that controversy loss. But hey, making sure he's not going to ruin this plan. Now, Beltran got the belt. Now, how can we secure him as champion and get him a shot for a Lomachenko match. We need to make sure his fights in between can still end up with a match for Lomachenko. So what do? They go out, Bob Arum, genius that he is, he goes out and signs the sniper, Jose Pedraza. Gets him a nice, quickly WBO, I want to say Latino belt or something. I forgot what belt he just beat against Moran. Quickly goes out, gets the sniper, gets him a nice little WBO trinket belt. Boom. Number 2 in the WBO. And the whole time they signed Jose Pedraza, Bob Arum's been speaking it up. Jose and Beltran would be a great fight. It'd be a great first defense for Beltran. Jose Pedraza. Before Pedraza even fought Moran, Pedraza would be a very, very tough fight for Beltran. Very good skills. Just building it up, laying that seeds, raking the soil, working that dirt, put the seed in there, working that dirt, watering it, and then Pedraza's doing his half. I would love to fight Beltran. They're just working the field, planting those seeds. And what almost messed it up was WBO and Roman Andreev. His name's been all over. He was at one point the WBSS wanted him on the undercard of the Usyk and Gasser fight. They wanted a nice little Russian mix, so he was on that undercard. And then he got this opportunity to fight Beltran. And then, hey, out of nowhere, his stomach went fucking all ape shit, and he had his appendix removed. And boom, Jose Pedraza right back in the mix, like they wanted from the beginning. The minute they signed Jose Pedraza, they only signed him so no matter what, Lomachenko fights for that WBO, and it's in the top-ranked family. So even if Jose Pedraza beats Raymond Beltran, it's a top-ranked fighter, and Lomachenko still is in line to do his part, which is get 2 belts. So him and Mikey, boom. Now, do I think Bob Arum wants Raymond to win? Yes, I think Bob Arum is going for Beltran. He likes his story, he likes his work, he likes his loyalty, he likes his dependency, he likes his come to fight every time. And if he could get Beltran a Lomachenko shot, I think he would really, really, knowing damn well Beltran's going to just get obliterated by Lomachenko. I think Bob Arum would really, really love to get Beltran that money. He deserves it. To Bob, Beltran deserves it. He puts in work. He's loyal. He likes that. He likes what he does. And that's what I'm thinking. The dominoes are falling perfect. They're in line. You got sign Jose Pedraza. Get him into the rankings quick. Got him a quick little WBO trinket. Now he's in line to fight the champion, WBO champion, top ranked stable, Beltran and Pedraza. So the belt's gonna stay within top rank. Lomachenko's coming back, as they say a little earlier. He's coming back in August. Maybe a quick little tune-up fight, and then by the end of the year, he's probably gonna fight Beltran or Pedraza winner. Then, if Mikey beats Easter, which I think he should, the fights is going to rumble. The talking's going to start. It's going to start. Blah. Mikey Garcia. It's already planted. Those talks are already there. It just kind of died down. But once those two gets 2 belts, that talk is going to shoot up. Undisputed. Talk about it from the end of this year all the way to probably about, you figure by the time Showtime or Mikey Garcia, who takes maybe some advice from Al Davis and Showtime, they're going to have to try and work it out to see who's going to get that fight. But most likely Al Heyman's going to say, dude, get your money, go on ESPN even though they're going to try and get it on Showtime, but you know that fight's going nowhere but ESPN. So they're gonna say, go ahead, you know, you are not contracted with Showtime, but if you win, bring those belts on back to us, the Showtime, and we got you covered, Mikey. And that's where the dominoes are being stacked. First, it started off with a nice raking of the soil, planting seeds, and now we're just stacking dominoes, and just sooner or later we're gonna flick them over, and it's gonna fall into that perfect picture of a nice undisputed Lomachenko Mikey Garcia. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of the domino effect? Do you think it's coming through? This is the Double RT Boxing Show. I'm your host, Mr. A, the Ready Talk Boxing Show, where we talk boxing. And remember, we are now at the end of the show, so hopefully you were entertained. You found this entertainment. Give that thumbs up. Take the 347 subscribers up to 500. Let you be number 348. I appreciate it. I appreciate your time. Appreciate the effort you give into watching my show. Follow me on Twitter again, RRTB Show. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you. And ladies, whoever's watching the show, I appreciate it. My thumbs up to you. Hopefully I get one back. Let's go for a 10 thumbs up average.